All right. Well, good evening, everybody. My name is Scott Nelson. I want to welcome you to our special Wednesday evening presentation for the auto recruiting platform. I live here in beautiful Spokane, Washington, with my wife, Stephanie, and we are absolutely thrilled about being able to take time on a regular basis right now during this beta testing time for the auto recruiting platform. We have been waiting anxiously for the last 9 months for this life changing software platform to be launched. And I guess from what I'm hearing, we are now just a matter of a few days or a week or so before we go live. And so I feel very privileged to be able to take the time to chat with you tonight for the next, say, 30 to 40 minutes to share what I believe is going to provide the solution to your greatest need and your greatest problem that you've experienced over the last many months, many years, that you have been trying to perhaps generate income from home or in your small business. And that solution is something that is fully automated and will make your life quite a bit more simpler and, of course, also quite a bit more financially lucrative as you look to promote your products, your services, your business, or your network marketing or affiliate marketing business. See, the greatest problem and challenge that we have as marketers are we don't have people that we can talk to on a regular basis. And most experienced people that have made literally millions of dollars from home will tell you the same thing. I remember my mentor when I started really getting serious about making network marketing my full time job, as we would say, back about 20 years ago. I started to work with some people that really helped me to understand why only about 2% of the people that are trying to make money in a network marketing business, an affiliate marketing, online marketing, or even more of a traditional business like real estate and insurance. Why is it that only about 2 out of every 100 people succeed? And you know, it was really interesting because what he said to me was, how many people are you talking to each and every day about your business, about your products or services, or about your opportunity? And I scratched my head. This is back 20 years ago because I've been a full time network marketer now for the last 20 years. And I said, well, I don't talk to many more than maybe 3 or 4 people every week. And this guy was a guy that was earning over 7 figures a year. And he told me, he said, Scott, if you're not talking to a minimum of 3 to 5 people every single day and sharing information about what you're doing, about your product, about your service, or about your business, you have little hope of ever succeeding. So, for those of you that are listening in here right now, let me ask you a question. How many people did you talk to today about your products or services or opportunity? Now, honestly, most of you would probably say, well, I didn't talk to anybody today. Well, how about yesterday? Or how about last week? So if you are not continually talking to people, you're not going to have success in network marketing. And I want to tell you that I believe we have found the perfect solution. I don't understand everything about Don Glanville and the way his mind works, but about 12 years ago, he started a company called QuickLister. And QuickLister is a technology and innovation company that has been working with Fortune 100 and Fortune 500 companies that are spending millions of dollars on this software and on product and lead development for the last 10 to 15 years. Don Glanville started this company with the vision of paving the way to the future of business automation. You see, it's not enough for you just to have prospects to talk to on a regular basis. You also have to have software and you have to have systems that are built and customized that actually do a lot of the work for you. You see, that's the biggest challenge that you have. You might be able to go out there and buy some really terrible leads, but very few of you want to get on the phone and start calling those people day in and day out, because most of the leads, 99.9% of the leads that are sold out there on the internet, are totally worthless. They have no interest whatsoever in what we are doing. And most of those people that you're spending your hard-earned money on, your $1 or $2 or $3 or even $5 per contact, literally have no interest, zero interest in what you're doing. And if you were to get on the phone every day and maybe call 20 or 25 of those people, you may have to work one full week. You may have to call 100 or 200 of those leads just to find one person that might be remotely interested in finding out more about what you do. So I'm going to jump ahead here and let you know a little bit about what this software is, how it's different than anything in the marketplace today, and why it's effective in what Don Glanville has put together with this fully automated system, this software system called the Auto Recruiting Platform. Take for a moment that you have a big, huge funnel. I'm sure every one of you recognize what a funnel looks like. And then imagine that you could purchase unlimited streams and lines of prospects just like this. Now, these aren't people that have gone onto the internet and found some ad that says, hey, fill out your information and enter for your chance to win a 7-day vacation to Hawaii. And then in small print, it will say, disclaimer, you might receive 20 to 30 phone calls a day from people telling you about their business opportunity or money-making business. And of course, those people are only filling out the form because they're incentivized. But now take this line of prospects. Let's say that your main business that you are promoting or the products you are selling were a nutritional product. These people here, these hundreds of people that are lined up here, are people that have expressed interest in nutrition, health, and wellness, or business opportunities. And you would line these people up. You would be able to purchase these prospects. These are laser focused traffic that you can drop into your funnel. And the purpose of the funnel is you put a lot of prospects into that funnel, which will give them a full professional presentation, so you don't have to do really any of the selling whatsoever, because a custom sales funnel will not only take the prospects into the system, but they will explain what you do and they will actually do the selling for you. And after you look at the end result, this is what you end up with. Those hundreds of people that you were able to purchase as traffic, you didn't have to do an awful lot because they went through a full-on presentation. And on the other end of the funnel, look at what you've ended up with. You've ended up with quality, successful business partners that are truly the very best and highest quality business partners, product consumers, or customers that you could ever hope to work for. You see, today it's twice as hard to make the money that we made just a few years ago. In fact, most will tell you that it's twice as hard today than just 5 years ago. I can tell you that it's twice as hard right now than it was just a year ago. And so I'm so thankful that Don Glanville has simply built a better mousetrap. You see, many of us have tried many different business opportunities. As I look at some of the names that are people that are on this call tonight, I see a number of them that have tried and tried and tried, but they just have not had a lot of success. And you may look at that list there, the failure checklist, and you may see some of the reasons that you have not yet succeeded in your business. You know, for you, It may just seem that you're just a square peg trying to fit into a round hole. Many people have probably tried to give you advice and tell you how to fix your problems, how broken business models get themselves off the hook. 90% of the failures they produce. And many times you've been told to do positive affirmations, develop a positive attitude, get more training, get out of your own way. Don't reinvent the wheel. If it works, if it's not broken, don't fix it. Buy more of this, more of that. Plug into a mentor. And most of these suggestions are really good and they will work over time. But the problem is that many of you that are listening in here tonight are frustrated and you just don't have a lot of time left. Finances are tight. You're desperate for success. And what we're going to talk about and even show you a little bit more in detail is a software platform that is going to totally blow you away, because there's a gentleman, as you see him there, his name is Don Glanville. Don is a multi-million-dollar per month earner. He travels all around the world and does training for software engineer and software system builders along with entrepreneurs. And Don has put together something that has literally changed millions of people's lives and millions of companies' lives and business success around the globe. And you may say, well, why the success? Well, many of you have heard of the franchise business model. Certainly you're familiar with the success of a small little company called the McDonald's Corporation. Well, they use what we call franchise sales. And what Don has created is what we call franchise media marketing. That's a complete lead to sales system. It's not enough just to be able to have people. It's about the conversion rate. My friend Ben, I know Ben's listening tonight. Ben is very, very good at what he does, but if Ben can generate leads on the internet or online, but he can't complete the sale, what good does it do? This franchise media marketing called Auto Recruiting Platform will exponentially increase whatever you're promoting or selling. It generates the leads and does the selling for you. And this franchise media marketing model works for anybody that is involved in online sales, direct sales opportunities, network marketing businesses, affiliate marketing, real estate, insurance, mortgage, really basically any type of sales that rely on qualified, targeted traffic. You can look, and if you are involved in any of these type of areas, you got to go back and ask yourself that question again. How many people are you talking to each and every day? So we employ the system and the software, and we marry it to what we call mobile marketing technology. And the reason that we marry it to mobile marketing data is because 45% of cellular subscribers own smartphones. And it's estimated that by 2017, that nearly 70% of the world will be operating with an Android, a smartphone, or an iPhone. So do you think it makes more sense to go after that type of market share? 4 out of 5 smartphone users check their phones within the first 15 minutes of waking up. I certainly do that. It's interesting to know that 9 out of 10 searches on a mobile phone lead to some sort of action. And the action is the most important thing. You can send emails and you can pay per click. You can buy as much advertising on Facebook. But if you are not getting these people to take action, with over half of these action people that are taking these steps, they're going to make a purchase when you use mobile marketing strategies. And that's exactly what we have here with the Auto Recruiting Platform. Do you know that there's over 30 million consumers right now that watch television or movies on their iPhone each and every day? 70% of mobile searches lead to action within 1 hour. 1 hour. And I'm going to show you, because I'm going to take you next right back into my Quick Lister website, and I'm going to show you why I believe I've been a full-time network marketer now for 20 years. I've been in the industry now for almost 40 years of my life. In fact, I have now. I just turned 58 in June, and I did start my first network marketing business when I was 18 years of age. What makes this software different? The technology is what makes it different. It's going to actually build lifelong relationships with your prospects, with your traffic, with your leads, and these relationships are going to turn into business partnerships, product sales, and income and revenue for you. And with this technology, you're going to build not just a contact one time. Let's say that Ming was selling a vitamin product, and he developed a sale from one customer. What Ming wants to do is he wants to build a lifelong relationship. So as the company or product developers that are providing Ming with those products, when they come out with new products, he wants to maintain that relationship in that database with these contacts so he can go back to them and introduce them and have them as customers for the rest of his life. What makes us different is that our traffic is developed through our traffic brokers called Traffic Pros, and they work with Madison Avenue media outlets who work with online marketers who develop targeted and laser focused traffic that none of us has the ability to purchase on our own. But with this incredible opportunity with the auto recruiting platform and QuickLister, we are going to have access to this high level, high quality traffic generated by these traffic brokers. What makes this different? Well, first of all, when our traffic pros go and they make a purchase of targeted traffic for our group, the agencies that are providing the data to us to be used for our custom sales funnels must sign a non-compete clause, which means your leads or your data will never ever be sold to anybody else. That means that you have leads that are exclusive to you. Nobody else will ever have your contact. At Source Prospect Generation, this is quality, qualified, targeted traffic. Let's say that I am promoting my main business opportunity, which is Carrot Bars. Okay, so I'm not going to go out there and buy people necessarily for my traffic that are looking for nutritional products. I might ask to purchase traffic of people that are known to buy gold or silver, or people that are investors, or people that like to generate income from home. That would be the type of at source prospects that I would buy. See, you're not buying a leads list, you're buying targeted, generated traffic. That means that I'm going to be able to present the right offer at the right time to the right people. And of course, that's always going to yield results. And because these leads are exclusive, I'm never competing with anybody. Isn't that great to know? I'm controlling my message from start to finish. Now, let me show you just what I'm talking about, and then we're going to talk about the opportunity that you're going to have both to generate affiliate commissions, but also the opportunity to become a founder. Now, this is our QuickLister website here, and this is where it all begins. Everybody will have a QuickLister website. You'll come and you will log in. Now, remember, what you're seeing here tonight is our beta site. We're going to have our brand new sites released to us here in the next few days or few weeks as soon as we go live. You can see up here at the top right there, it says beta Quick Lister. This is going to change. But the reason I wanted to take you back here is because I wanted to show you some of the technology. Remember, this is just a rough draft. We've been beta testing now for just over a year. And one thing you'll know about Don is a perfectionist. So you're going to have not only one of the top software and business development platform engineer and designing teams in the world, but you're also going to have a guy who doesn't put anything out on the marketplace until it's ready to go. And that's why when you go through the sales funnels, now this is the only sales funnel right now that we've been able to promote is for the founders opportunity for the auto recruiting platform. Very soon there'll be other businesses and products and many different sales funnels. In fact, you'll be able to promote whatever you want to promote. Maybe you're doing a network marketing business, or maybe you have an online website, or maybe you sell on eBay or on Amazon, or maybe you have a real estate license and you want more clients for your real estate or insurance business. And all of those funnels will be shown right back in here. But let me just show you the beta sales funnel, and you'll be able to go through this if you want, if you have an interest after finding out more. This is what a beta sales funnel looks like, and this particular sales funnel here is promoting the auto recruiting platform, because everybody that we know that's in the sales industry, network marketing, or affiliate industry needs people, or what we call leads, people to talk to. So when you send somebody to your website, they're going to come here and they'll be able to click on, this is done by Don Glanville, the software designer. Now, when you come to my beta platform, remember, Don is not a network marketer. He's not a real good presenter. But the reason he put together this beta sales funnel for you is so you could hear exactly some of the things that Don is just about to release to the world, and believe me, it's going to blow you away. So when you come to this, you'll be able to click. It's about a 4-minute introduction, kind of a goofy little video, but at the end, Don tells you to come down here and fill out your name. But unlike most sales pages or landing pages, you'll notice that he's not asking you for your email. He's not asking you for your phone number. He's asking you to fill in your cell phone number. Now, that makes us different right off the get-go, because I've never seen a landing page that asks you to fill in your cell phone number. And the purpose of that is that we know that a person has just one cell phone number. And if they want to receive a text message that includes a 4-digit access code, and they give you a funny or a phony cell phone number, they have no way of getting a text back that would have an access code so that they can find out more about our opportunity with ARP, right? So immediately, as soon as they fill that in, that's called a verified lead. Isn't that great? Now, not only do you have their name, but you have a good cell phone number that you can use to contact them through the traditional method of picking up the phone and calling them. But most importantly, the reason that we use the cell phone number is because we have state-of-the-art patented technology called two-way text messaging that allows you to be able to stay in contact through a text messaging platform that we have as members of Auto Recruiting Platform and Quick Lister that allows us to be able to find out how your prospect is doing and how they are reacting as they go through the custom sales funnels that are created by Don Glanville and even by people that want to create their own sales funnel. Secondly, the thing that's really wonderful about this is that every time that those people take steps as they go through the presentation, you're going to get a notification on your cell phone that will show you exactly what they're doing. Now, This is very important because I believe if you're going to look at spending hard-earned money, you want to see results. You want to see kind of what has been going on with me in the last 90 days. Because one of the things that we can do while we're waiting for the auto recruiting platform software to actually be launched and go live is we can actually take some of our existing friends, family members, email addresses, leads, lists that you might already have, and we can actually promote our very own auto recruiting platform link. And I'm going to give you my link, so if you haven't been through the full presentation, you're going to be able to go through it. But you'll notice here that I have sent out an email, much like the one that you may have received today. And it would look something like this. It says the greatest need for anyone trying to make a living from home or abroad is only one thing: leads and prospects. And it goes down and tells a little bit about auto recruiting, state-of-the-art software. And then in this example here, this is a letter that was done for one of my business partner, Chuck Mallon, but it has Chuck's link here. And when somebody clicks on that link, it takes them right back to that page that I showed you. And here you can see that I sent out, over the last 90 days, I've sent out about 1,000 different emails to different people that are on my current email list. Most of them don't know me from Adam, but you can see that 445 of the people that received those emails actually clicked on that link. That doesn't mean that they put their information in. It just means that they went and maybe watched that initial little introduction video in my beta funnel that Don Glanville did. But this is where it gets really interesting. Out of the 445 people that actually went to that page I showed you, 120, that represents 27% opt-in, have given me their name and their cell phone number. And I can show you what that looks like. You can see back here all of their names right here, and some of them that went further than just opting in with their cell phone. They actually did the online application, which is the second step. They actually, though, I have all of their cell phone numbers. These are verified cell phone numbers. Isn't that amazing? So let's just say there's my friend Bruce Wilkert. I want to send Bruce a two-way text message. He has not joined yet, but I can just click on SMS right next to his name. It will open up a box right here with his cell phone number, and I can just type in, "Hey, Bruce, Scott here. Are you still wanting to purchase your ARP Founders package? Package with a question mark. You better hurry. Only a few days left." Now, this is so cool because all I have to do is click on send, and that message just now went to Bruce's cell phone. In fact, it even keeps a record of it right here. It says, "Hey Bruce, Scott here. Are you still wanting to purchase your ARP Founders package? You better hurry. Only a few days left." It gives me the date, August 6th, 8:30 p.m. Eastern Time, and that will always be, in any contact with Bruce has always been kept back here. So you have a great contact management system. So you can see that 120 people have given me their name and a verified PIN number, a verified cell phone number, because they have entered in to my system. But this is where it really gets exciting. Look at, because the next step after they opt in, remember I told you that when you're working with a sales funnel, you want to get rid of the tire kickers. You don't want those tire kickers hanging around, do you? You want to talk to people that are sincerely interested in what you're doing. So once they opt in, they're going to be taken to another video by Dawn in that beta funnel, and you'll be able to see it. And it's going to give them a little bit more information, but then it's going to tell them to pay $4.95 and go and fill out an online application. Why? Because part of getting rid of a tire kicker is a person that is asked to spend $5 and fill out an online application. You see what we're doing. Remember that slide I showed you? I'll go back to it at the beginning where we had the list, those people right there. Well, look at what that was. It was reduced to the most serious people. Now I'm looking at the people that were on this call. We started with 18 and we have 17. That means that 30 minutes into this presentation, all but one is still here. That means that you've done pretty well. Now, probably when we go a little further and we get to the price of what it will cost you to become a founder, I might see the number go from 18 or 17 down to 12. And that's okay, because you know what? I only want to work with the serious minded. I want to work with people that have a millionaire mindset. And that's exactly what this system will do. So now let's go to the next step. Now, this 120 that opted in, they gave me their name and their cell phone number. They're in my leads. They're my leads for whatever I want to promote. I don't care if they didn't want to get serious about the software system, but let me show you the kind of numbers that did get serious. Out of the 120 that opted in by giving me their name and their cell phone, 64 spent the $4.95 and filled out the online application. 63 completed the full application, and I and the company approved 62 of those 64. But what I find interesting is, imagine if you were to take people that opted in and asked you for a video or some information. How many of those people would actually pay you $5 to go to the next step? Well, in this case, you can see the beautiful thing is that 64, that's 53% of my opt-ins paid the $5. And it's not that we need the $5, it's that we want to find out who is so serious about wanting to find out all of the information about this incredible lead generation and traffic generating software that they would spend $5 of their hard-earned money to fill out an application. But you want to find out where the proof of the pudding is. That 62 that were approved and were given access to view the rest of the video presentations. 58 of the 62, that's an astonishing 94%, went through the entire presentation. And out of that, 43 of the 58 spent the money to become a founding member of the auto recruiting platform. How many of you on here, if you started with 445 just clicks, would end up with 43 people that paid a good amount of money to purchase the licensing rights to this software lead generation powerhouse? Now, here's what's really cool about this. This is not where it stops, because I'm going to show you what this founder's opportunity and what you're going to get if you decide to go through the sales funnel and join literally thousands of others that have taken advantage of this in the last 90 to 180 days. Because when a person joins under you with the auto recruiting platform, you are going to earn a $100 affiliate commission. So you can see I already earned $4,300 in that first 90 days of beta testing. But what's more astonishing is that when we go live and people pay their monthly reseller licensing to keep their system active, I'm going to also get paid $100 each and every month that those people stay on this system. And if this is generating $1,000 or $10,000 a month in income, plus the number of people that will buy your products or join your business opportunity through this incredible software lead generation system, it's unlikely that many will ever drop out because they're making way too much money. Now, if you look at that, that means when we go live, immediately I'm already generating an extra $4,300 per month. But here's even, it gets better, because let's say that Ben joins and he becomes a founder and he purchases the software. Ben's sale will generate $100 immediately when he registers and purchases his software. But also every month thereafter, Ben will also I will earn $100 off of that. But you know what's cool? Every single person that Ben enrolls, that's called your second generation, is also going to generate you an additional $100. Now, in the last 90 days, these 43 sales, they've also generated close to 20 additional sales, which means I'm not just going to earn $4,300 a month on my own sales, but right now, because of those people's efforts in promoting their auto recruiting platform link, I'm going to earn another $2,000 a month off my second generation. So before this system even goes live in the next week or two, guess what? I'm already going to be earning, when we do go live, almost $75,000 per year, and we have not even started. So I want to jump back and I want to tell you a little bit more about this opportunity to become a founder. This is absolutely amazing. It all starts by becoming a founder. And when you become a founder, you are going to receive a couple of different software packages. The first thing you're going to get is the Business in a Box number 4, and that's going to give you the SaaS technology reseller license. I'm going to explain a little bit more about this. The SaaS technology, that stands for Sales as a Software Technology. You're going to own exclusive rights, and you can sell that software to friends, relatives, business owners, others, network marketer that are struggling like you are. And it's going to include the multi-op sales system, that's the software, video hosting and analytics, that incredible two-way text platform I showed you at the Quick Lister site, plus all of the different sales funnels that are going to take your leads all the way through the entire sales presentation and do your selling for you. You're also going to get the Marketing and Business Solutions program, which is going to allow you to actually have your own sales team at your disposal. Imagine having professionals that can build your own sales pages, do your own videos. You'll have opportunity profiling sales funnels. You'll have daily client calls and training. You'll have dual merchant processing. Now, what does that mean? Well, let's just say that Mary has generated and has purchased traffic that has given her 150 prospects. And those prospects start to go through the sales funnel, right? And let's say that she is working a full-time job and she doesn't have time to really be able to work with the prospects through the SMX two-way text platform. And she can actually hire sales professionals that will handle your clients for you, just because she has the Marketing and Business Solutions program, which includes instant sales teams, e-workers that you can hire, people that handle all of the business part of following up with those prospects for you. Everything is included while this founder's opportunity for $249. Now, that $249 is a opportunity for you to lock your position in as a founder. You will not be charged a monthly fee of $249 until we actually go live. And when the Founders Package opportunity goes away, which will happen the moment we go live, that could be tomorrow, it could be next week, it could be the end of the month, but it's coming soon. So if you're seriously in need of a miracle, then you'll want to take advantage, because I'm going to show you something that's going to blow you away, because there was something that was released yesterday about this founders opportunity and how much the price is going to increase for the same package that we're getting for $249. That $99 setup fee for founders is waived, so you'll not have to worry about any setup fee as a founding member. Once we go live and the founders package goes away, there will be additional fees to set up your account with QuickLister. That package, if you were to look at the business and a box package number 4, and you jump ahead to that marketing and business program, all of that is included for $249. But look at the regular price, $549 would be the regular price. But as a founder, you literally save thousands of dollars a year by becoming a founding member. So what should you be doing right now? Well, I'm going to put this up here because this is really important for you to see. In fact, let me get rid of that one PowerPoint here, and let me put up this information. There's a few things here that I want you to have so you can get back with me. If you're a guest here tonight, maybe you have some questions. At the very top, you can see there is a email address there, and that says SpokaneGoldRush@gmail.com. This is a place for you to go, and if you have questions, you can just send those questions to me. If you need to get a hold of me, or you want to be added to my update list, because every time I do these private presentations, I send this information out through my Spokane Gold Rush at Gmail account, then send me an email requesting to be added to my list. The second link here, which is very important, I'll blow that up just a little bit for you, is my auto recruiting platform sales funnel. You'll want to, if I invited you here, if you were invited here by somebody else, obviously you want to get their link. Do not go to this link, because remember how I showed you when people put their name and their cell phone number in? Once they do that at your autorecruitingplatform.com sales funnel, they'll stay locked into you forever. They'll never, ever be able to go and sign up with somebody else that's also promoting the auto recruiting platform. And that certainly is a wonderful protection for you. So what you'll want to do is go to autorecruitingplatform.com/S Nelson 48. That's my page. Now remember, if somebody else brought you here tonight, please do not go to this. Call the person that invited you and say, hey, I want to go through the entire sales presentation, because at the end of the presentation, you're going to get the opportunity while it lasts to be able to become a founder with this opportunity, with the auto recruiting and QuickLister. And I don't think that's going to be around in another week or two. So you better get moving. And the only way you can get that and enroll is to go through every single step of the auto recruiting platform sales funnel. That's a beta funnel. Please understand, it's not highly professional, but it's an informational sales funnel that puts you through the actual system that a person will go through. It will just look a whole lot different when we go live in the next week or two. So what you see in the sales funnel now is going to look entirely different when we go live, okay? But yesterday, Don actually sent out, because there's been a lot of people saying, well, what's going to be the difference when this founders package goes away? And he said, the startup package will go up to $349 a month. There'll be a $450 one-time setup fee to have your account set up, and a $199 reseller fee. So you can see if you added all of that together, you would be talking about $1,000 to get started. But as a founder, you're paying $249, and that's it. You don't have a setup fee and you don't have a reseller fee. You can see that when they go and they start advertising the enterprise, which is the ultimate professional level software platform, that can go up to as high as nearly $3,000 a month and a $5,000 setup fees. So not only as founders will we get our position for $249, but we'll also get additional products without cost. And of course, there'll be no reseller's fee and no setup fee, but only for the people that are founders. So I would recommend that you take action right away. If you're seriously in need of something to change your life, you'll want to go through the entire presentation. Go in there, watch the welcome video, fill out your name and your cell phone number, do the online application. You're going to have to spend a whopping $4.95 to do that. Once I receive that, I will go ahead and approve your application. Then Don Glanville and his staff will review your application, approve it, and then you'll have access to go through the final 3 videos. By the way, those videos are incredible. You will find out what's going into this software system. And I promise you that if you can just embrace a little bit of it, you will have a hard time sleeping after you know the power of what you have. So I'm thrilled that you'll be here and be joining us. I also want to make an announcement that I am going to do one final live webinar just like this tomorrow night, Thursday, at the same time at 8 p.m. Eastern Time, 5 Pacific. So if you want a invitation for that registration for tomorrow's, it's different than today's, you'll need to let me know. Send me an email to SpokaneGoldRush@gmail and just ask for a link for tomorrow night's presentation. I also have recorded this, and I recommend that if you don't have a copy of one of these webinars, that you also email and request a copy, because it's really good to have, because you're going to undoubtedly want to get a copy of this before the founders offer goes away to everybody you know. And I'm sure everybody knows a few people that direly and desperately need good leads and a system that will do all of the selling and presenting on their behalf. So with that being said, I hope that you enjoyed the presentation. Thank you for all of you that have stayed on board. And just to let you know how well this funnel works and how well this webinar works, we started with 18, and I'm proud to say there are still 15 of you on board here. And that tells me that you're looking to change your life forever. And I feel privileged, awesomely privileged to have presented this information to you tonight. So thanks again. God bless you. And